1996 was the year the opposition tried to put their differences aside and unite ahead of the next general election that was due the following year. In January, opposition parties formed the National Opposition Alliance, bringing together Ford Kenya, Ford Asili, the Democratic Party DP, and the yet-to-be-registered Safina to press for constitutional reforms in the country. But the new alliance did not end feuds within the different opposition parties. Less than a month after the formation of the opposition alliance, Agnes Ndetei, DP vice chairperson and MP for Kibwezi, quit the party to go back to the ruling party KANU. She became the second senior DP woman from Ukambani to quit the party, headed by former Vice President Mwai Kibaki, the other being Kitui Central MP Charity Ngilu. Both claimed the DP had ceased to be a national party, but now catered only for Kikuyu interests. Major disagreements in Ford Kenya persisted between the faction led by the party interim chairman and Saboti MP Michael Kijana Wamalwa and that led by Raila Odinga. The difference would derail the party's National Delegates Congress called in April to elect permanent party office bearers. By the end of the year, Raila Odinga had quit the party to head the National Development Party of Kenya, NDP, taking with him many of his fellow Luo leaders in the party. Similar problems would bedevil Ford Asili. In May, relations between party leader Kenneth Matiba and his party colleagues in parliament were so bad that when he formed a shadow cabinet, he shut out all of the party's sitting MPs. The government did eventually give in to pressure for some reforms. By the end of the year, some of the laws that had drawn criticism from local as well as diplomatic missions were repealed. They included the repressive public order, the chief's authority, the preservation of public security, and the Vagrancy Acts. In 1996, Alison Chelaite was elected mayor of Nakuru, thereby becoming the fourth woman mayor in Kenya after Grace Onyango in Kisumu, Margaret Kenyatta in Nairobi, and Agatha Muthoni in Embu. Another woman to take up an important public position was Zipporah Kitonyi, who took over as chairperson of the National Women's Organization, Maendeleo ya Wanawake. The year also saw Nakuru Catholic Bishop Ndingi Mwananzeki succeed retiring Morris Cardinal Otunga as Bishop of Nairobi. On the economic and business front, International Monetary Fund Chief Michel Kamdesu visited Kenya and commended the government's continued implementation of the donor-driven Structural Adjustment Program. Part of the program involved the privatization of the previously fully government-owned Kenya Airways. The airline's first share offer on the Nairobi Stock Exchange was oversubscribed by nearly 95%. In sports, Daniel Komen broke Nurdin Moselli's world record in the men's 3,000-meter race at Rieti, Italy. At the Olympic Games held that year in Sydney, Australia, Kenya came away with 2 gold medals, one by Noah Ng'eny, who beat the great Moroccan runner El Gerouj in the men's 1,500 meters, and the other by Ruben Koskei in the country's monopoly distance, the men's 3,000-meter steeplechase. Elsewhere, Paul Tergat won his favorite race, the World Cross Country Championship in Stellenbosch, and Moses Tanui, the Boston Men's Marathon. In 1996, Kenyans bade farewell to freedom fighter Fred Kubai. Former Kitutu West MP and Cabinet Minister Zachary Onyonka. Former Hamisi MP Nicodemus Kaniri. Former Busia South MP and Minister for Labour Peter Okondo. Former Kenya African Democratic Union Senator and diplomat Wafula Wabuge. Former Governor of the Central Bank of Kenya, Philip Ndegwa. Former Mayor of Nairobi, Isaac Lugonzo. Eastern Provincial Commissioner, Ishmael Chelanga, who died in a government helicopter crash. And 2 famous journalists who died in an Ethiopian Airlines plane crash near the Comoro Islands, famous international photographer Mohammed Amin and his colleague Brian Tetley.